Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome, guys, to Modern Question. Today, got a great video. Today, we're gonna talk about the intersexual dating, where a white woman and a black woman, and they have been dating, and then the guy delayed his girlfriend or his wife. We're gonna go and hear more about it, and we're gonna go dive into it and to the sisterhood.
White man convicted for fatally shooting his black wife. Murder trial of Jordan McCoy Hemming, a former U.S. Army service member accused of fatally shooting his wife, 32-year-old Ashley Henning, at her birthday party, ended with a manslaughter conviction.
If you look at it, she's a nice looking lady. She got bright future, she smiles. But again, you gotta know why she go to the white man, because black women say black men is bad, they abuse them, they don't have no respect, they don't protect them. And guess what, when they go to the white man, they end up in the worst case scenario. Because what happens is the same disrespect that woman is able to give the black man, she's not gonna give that to the black woman, to the white man, because she know if she give that to the white man gonna lose himself, and then next thing you know, most of the time she gonna end up 6 feet under. So that's what happened, and black women knows that. That's why they always have to be nice. They have to be patient with the white guy, because at the end of the day, they know they can snap, and the white man snap. Nothing can hold them back, and that's what happened.
Triggering an emotional outcry from the victim's family members in court. A Kentucky jury found Henning guilty of first-degree felony manslaughter for the shooting death of his wife, Jordan. Shot his wife multiple times during a birthday party at the couple's home, June 26, 2023, the News Enterprise reported. Witnesses now told investigators that right before the shooting, they started leaving the party because the couple began to argue. Neighbors even removed the Henning's children from the home as the fight intensified. Multiple surveillance cameras from inside the home caught the fatal encounter. So how long does that happen where the murder's actually caught?
So another way, the guy, because they are arguing, he killed the wife. Okay, he killed the wife. Okay, so that's what happening.
They actually can see exactly what went down here.
This is the video right here. You see the guy coming with the gun, and then they're at the party at home. So here's the thing: the argument probably try to break up. Most likely it is. Probably of course the kids, because most of the time women don't want focus on these kids. They don't want they probably has they don't want the father to be in the kid's life, and so on and so forth. So basically, when that happens, they do that to so many black men, okay? And a black man is able to tolerate that, is able to navigate to that, is able to give up with that. But the white men usually don't do that. They don't tolerate well, and next thing you know, they snap. And this is what happens when women don't understand that. We are two totally different ideologies. We are two different people mentality, and the thing, the BS that men uh, um, deal with, black men deal with toward the black woman, white woman and white men is not gonna be tolerate that. That's what I'm telling you, everyone. Whenever you see those women out there talking about, oh, black this, black women, so, they know exactly who they have to do this with. They know they can get away with it as a black man, because black men in the society are the less respected. Black men of society are the less of everything. They don't give no black men any respect, and women knows that, and that's why they go to the black men, because the black men they're able to have affection for the white daddy, but they're not even white. They forget about that, and they quickly gonna put in their places when they find out that men all over the world act differently, and they treat white men differently than a black man. They know that, okay? But they want to learn the hard way. That's why I'm telling you guys, don't worry about those black women because they know exactly what they're doing. They hate black men from the ghetto. They raise black women to hate black men, to not tolerate them. Back in the day, black women usually to go to black men and to black men to rescue them from the slavery. Now they hate black men to the core because their life is free. They don't have no slavery. They don't have no burden. And black men make it so easy for them to get away with it, everything, to the disrespectful. And now they think that they have the freedom to do whatever they want. And now look at the guy go inside the room with a gun, and then just he deleted her. And guess what happened? The sister was quiet.
Multiple surveillance cameras inside that home. One camera recorded Jordan appearing in rage when he grabbed his handgun, went behind the living room wall, and started shooting. Footage also showed him reloading his firearm once between shots, then spit.
The guy really want her to be gone because he came back loaded and reloaded again. Damn. I forgot he was a marine. He was to the he usually went to the marine. So basically that makes sense. Hmm. Damn, the guy was ready to put her out for real. There's no joke out there. Black woman, be careful.
15 on Ashley's corpse when he was finished.
Damn.
Prosecutors say he shot Ashley 5 times. Now you said manslaughter, right? He reloaded. It's on camera. And he fled the home. Oh, he fled too, which is an indication. Fled the home.
So he shot her and then fled her home after that. This is what happened. Most of the time, I'm telling you, those people do not tolerate, men do not tolerate disrespectful. Especially if he found out you're cheating, if he found out you use the court against him, most men snap. And most of the time, they end up doing the unthinkable. And that's the weapon women use
before authorities arrived, but they found him a mile away, making numerous utterances, apologizing for hurting his wife. The arrest citation read he was charged with murder, domestic violence, a Class A felony in Kentucky. Now, during the trial, defense attorney said Jordan's actions were the result of a mental breakdown triggered by years of physical and verbal abuse committed by Ashley.
You see? Physical, mentally abused by Ashley. So what happened is she usually curse him out. She usually being disrespectful. She usually in his face. She usually this and that. Use it against him. Be all you got women are it is always snapping his finger, in his face disrespectful, and then he snap. And black woman is not about the race. It's about your personality. And the men say mental breakdown. A black woman cannot say that. He'll be saying regardless, you're still guilty. But a white man say that, he get away with that. Because it's true. We know that black women are violent. We know they
prosecutors disputed the claim, as well as friends of Ashley who testified that Jordan was a paranoid prepper who had a hit list in the event of an apocalypse. Prosecutors argued that all the evidence proving Jordan committed the crime with purpose and intent is too strong to deny. If what you saw in that video is not evil and malicious, I don't know what is.
It's not evil in a way that because the sisterhood don't get the outcome they want. They want the girl to be scot-free without any responsible. But the white guy is not tolerate that. They don't want to tolerate for the system to play against them. And then he get mad, probably went through a breakup, she probably cheat, she probably been disrespectful, don't see the kids, and then he snap, next thing you know, he got it, since the military, next thing you know, he pulled a gun, and next thing you know, she's 6 foot under. That's so sad, but it is what it is. Sometimes women, you gotta be unknown environment.
Assistant Commonwealth Attorney Eric Carr said, "This is one of the most cold-blooded acts of violence possible." So it's set up for the jury now. Let's see. They got the whole thing. Must have been pretty traumatic to watch this, right? They saw it. After 4 hours of deliberating, the jury returned their verdict declaring Henny guilty of man.
4 hours. Wow. Guilty of manslaughter and committing 20 years sentence. Had Ennis been confirmed murder, he should have been facing 20 to 50 years or life in prison. It has not yet been sent. Wow. This is sad.
Manslaughter.
Damn.
Recommending a 20-year prison sentence?
Damn.
Had Henny been convicted of murder, he could have faced between 20 and 50 years or life in prison. His sentencing date has not yet been set.
That's
After
sad.
the jury read off their verdict, Ashley's cousin, U.S. Marine Chief Warrant Officer John Williams, directly addressed jury members, calling them cowards. And this is the justice that America gives me?
Coward for what? He's a white daddy territory. You're black. You should know your places. You should behave like one. How dare you go here and then behave differently? How dare you? You need to behave like you're supposed to behave, like a good puppet. You don't need to know everything. Okay? You don't need to do all that. Okay? You need to know your places. And that's why women don't understand. White doesn't play that game. You think you get justice like that? You look at your skin color. Skin color means different perspective. Skin color means different ideology. And you can see that they keep saying that the black woman is the one initiate everything. He's the one being disrespectful. He's the one slapping himself. He's the one this and that. And nobody can deny it. That's the worst case about it. No one cannot deny it. And this is the part that women don't understand. We don't play that game. This is very disrespectful. Men don't tolerate that disrespect. And we're gonna listen what the judge say again. This is very sad. And the family
Unspeakable, unthinkable. It's disgusting, Williams said with tears in his eyes. Every single one of you is coward. I don't blame this ranking warrant officer, Marine Chief warrant officer. It is sick. These are the details. The case has been adjudicated. And yet a service member, compliant, I mean, you don't get to be in that position unless you accept even things you don't agree with. Can't take it anymore and has an outburst. Somebody needed to say it. We don't know the makeup of this jury, Tehran, so it's an unfair question, but I ultimately believe that this woman of color, this black woman's life was not as valuable. What say you?
I say, first of all, my condolences to the family.
Okay, we're gonna cut it right here because at the end of the day, it's not about being valued. It's just that the woman was being disrespectful, and the men took matters into his own hands. That's how it is. And women think they can do whatever they want whenever they want, and they find out really quick that is not as it look like. And this is the lesson that women need to pay attention to because men don't play that game again in 2020. All this is disrespectful. Okay, men don't play that no more. Okay, and they know that, and that's why they rely on a black love so men can be blindsided and then they can get away with whatever they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. And for the sake of Christ, women, please be respectful. Be respectful. Men don't ask for much. Be respectful. That's it. It's not so hard. You can be respectful. But again, they don't want to. They don't want to. And men is getting tired of it every time to take the blame. It's getting ridiculous out there. Black women, pay your battle. Pick your battle. Either you want to humble black men, and this scenario is gonna happen over and over again. Because white men don't play that. And they have the law to protect them. Black men doesn't have nothing. They don't have the law, they don't have the protection. All what they expect women to protect them. Those are the same women that push them from the front line. They are the same women that's been disrespectful. Black men has no one to protect them. This is very sad, but it is what it is. And guys, when my video, thumbs up, subscribe, share it, I sent you, and I appreciate guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for